Sleet and freezing rain may have stopped falling, but that doesn't mean travel conditions are any safer.
Yeah, temps well below freezing have made roads very slick and difficult to travel all across the Piedmont Triad.
We have team coverage of those post-storm impacts. We'll check in with our teams across the Piedmont Triad in just a moment.
First, we want to hear from meteorologist Dave Aiken. Dave, the sun is down and temperatures are about to drop quite a bit.
That's right, Lindsay, Christine. We've got another cold night ahead. I think we'll stay out of the single digits, which is where we were earlier this morning. But it's going to be another cold one. We got clear skies out there for the most part. Might see a few clouds come along as we get on into the overnight, though, and towards tomorrow morning. But you see still some snow cover across areas of North Carolina A&T State University campus in Greensboro. Sunshine today helped melt some items, and the temperatures did get up into the mid-30s. We're at 32, right at the freezing mark in the Triad now, 35 in Charlotte, and 33 down in the Triangle. But with the winds, which have been up today, they'll die down a little bit tonight. Feels like it's more into the mid-20s out there, so you still got to wear the big jacket. High temperature today was officially 35. Our morning low was 8. And the record for today's date was -7, that back in 1940. So not a record set, but one of the coldest mornings we've had in a very long time. We'll talk about that a little later. Cold front's going to move through a little bit later on. It's not going to bring any precipitation with it, maybe a few clouds, and it's not going to make us any colder, but it's not going to let us warm up either. Going to kind of keep our temperatures kind of in that cold range by day and kind of frigid by the overnight hours. If you're headed out this evening, you'll need the jacket. Clear and cold. The winds die down. Still some slick spots out there, as you know, and still windy in the mountains tonight with northwest winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Tomorrow morning, some slick spots and cold again. We'll be down to the low to mid-teens tomorrow with a few clouds around. Then we should start to clear out quite nicely tomorrow afternoon. Coming up, we'll talk about these cold temperatures, dry and chilly days through Friday, and we're watching the potential for a weekend system mainly on Saturday that may bring a little wintry scenario. We'll kind of piece that together and give you our current thinking on it coming up in just a little bit.
All right, Dave, thank you. In Winston-Salem, officials say they've used more than 1,000 tons of salt to treat the roads. The sun is down and temperatures will remain bitterly cold tonight, which means that those road conditions may not improve much into the morning hours. WXI 12 Sarah Sowers joins us now with more on the conditions out there right now. Sarah.
Christine, I'm standing in downtown Winston-Salem where some of the roads are cleared, but there are still some icy, slick spots. We just heard from the city who says that they are suspending their road operations tonight until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning due to these frigid temperatures. The police department is asking that if you do have to go out tonight to take extreme caution because black ice can be even more difficult to spot in the dark. We took out the Sky 12 drone today along High Point Road and Robbins Road in Winston-Salem, where the streets were covered in solid ice. Winston-Salem police tell us that there were more than 10 vehicles that slid off the road and even closed the road for a time because of the hazardous conditions. Along MLK near downtown, conditions were still icy even with the sun out, and drivers were taking it slow because of black ice. Now, the Winston-Salem police are asking people again to stay home overnight if at all possible. And if you haven't taken your car out since the sleet, snow, and ice over this weekend, please make sure you clear off the roof of your car, the hood of your vehicle, and your truck bed to ensure that giant chunks of ice don't go flying at other drivers and make the road more hazardous. Live in Winston-Salem, Sarah Sowers, WXII 12 News.
All right, Sarah, thank you. Winston-Salem city officials also sharing updates on several services. WSTA will begin running again at 8 a.m. tomorrow. We're told trash collection will resume when the streets are safe to travel. Residents should put their bins on the curb on their normal day, and if the street is not accessible, it will be revisited later. All shelters are at capacity and will end 24-hour services. People will be asked to leave tomorrow at 9 a.m. so the shelters can prepare for potential winter weather over the weekend.
Winston-Salem police said High Point Road is now back open for travel. However, many roads will refreeze overnight, leading to scenes like this one we're going to show you. Take a look at these pictures from Robin Hood Road by Norman Road. That was this morning around 11 a.m. Our Wanye Reese witnessed 4 drivers get stuck there due to those slick conditions. And crews in Guilford County continue to treat the roads there. This afternoon, city leaders told us and our Bethany Cates 98% of priority roads have been cleared. That includes emergency emergency service routes, multi-lane and high traffic routes. Crews are still working to clear priority 2 routes. And we spoke with the owner of Bites and Pints restaurant, who tells us while he opened his business today, it will likely be quite a bit longer before things are completely back to normal.
Thankfully, there's sun that's coming out, so that helps a little bit to de-ice the parking space. We didn't think about getting someone over here to clear just because we thought that it would naturally just start melting, which it did help a little bit. So we'll see how we end today. But, with freezing temperatures, I mean, it could take a couple of days before, we go back to normal with, clear roads and just be, safe overall.
Greensboro city officials add the city's full emergency plan will still be in effect until priority 1 through 3 roads are clear. And a live look now at current power outages in the state. According to readync.gov, you'll see here Guilford County has the highest total right now at 1,002 people without power. Earlier today, more than 2,000 were without power in that area. According to Duke Energy, the outage is due to a vehicle damaging some equipment early this afternoon. They hope to get the lights and the heat back on by 8:30 tonight. Overall, the amount of people without power statewide remains fairly low at 1,572. Right now in Greensboro, 2 westbound lanes of West Friendly Avenue are closed due to a water main break. The city says the lanes impacted are between North Eugene Street to North Green Street. We're told 5 customers are impacted from this break. Crews are working to repair it and reopen the road, which is expected to happen around 10 o'clock tonight.
Those who knew her say she had a heart full of love and lived a life defined by compassion. People across Davidson County are remembering a Lexington woman killed during the winter storm. This is the first storm-related fatality here in the Triad. Chris Peterson joins us live from the Lexington Police Department with new details on the investigation as a city and county grieve this loss. Chris.
Shocked and sad is the reaction I'm hearing from folks at Cancer Services of Davidson County, where Barbara Hartwell touched so many lives.
Very, very tragic. Barbara was a very kind lady, a very unique lady, certainly a character.
Barbara Hartwell was a familiar sight on the streets of Lexington, often walking with her signature cart. But here at Cancer Services of Davidson County, she's remembered not just for being recognizable, but for her relentless determination to raise money for people battling cancer.
But every year at 2 of our events, she loved to go around and get people to sponsor her, and she might have bothered some of those people until they wrote her a check to make her go away.
According to the Lexington Police Department, Hartwell was struck by a vehicle that left the roadway on South Main Street as sleet was falling from the sky on Saturday night. Investigators believe she was walking on the sidewalk. You can see where the car slid down this embankment. 2 people were taken to the hospital for minor injuries. Police say weather conditions that night made it impossible to pull the vehicle out. It wasn't until Sunday morning that Hartwell's body was found.
I know she was a person of faith. She was really involved in her church, from what I understand, and she put that faith into action because she truly loved her neighbor and would go out of the way to try and help others.
Hartwell's name is on the back of T-shirts from fundraising events for Cancer Services, a lasting reminder of the countless hours she spent helping strangers fight one of life's toughest battles. For those who knew her, the loss is still hard to process.
Our thoughts and prayers are with her family, and we hope she didn't suffer.
Lexington police are speaking with the DA's office about possible charges in this crash, but investigators I spoke with say they believe the driver of the vehicle and the passengers in the car didn't realize that they had struck a pedestrian. In Lexington, I'm Chris Peterson, WXII 12 News.
All right, Chris, such a sad story. Thanks for that. Guilford County's state of emergency has been lifted. County leaders announced it ended at 10 a.m. today after being in place for 5 days. County officials are still asking residents to be cautious of lingering debris, report any remaining hazards, and check on your neighbors. Alamance County, by the way, lifted its state of emergency this afternoon.
Rockingham County's emergency shelter is now closed after 3 days of operations. The shelter closed at noon today. It was previously open the past 3 days to help residents who needed a place to stay during the storm. The county's state of emergency declaration is also over, which ended at noon today as well. And with many roads in the Piedmont Triad still not safe to travel on, many students in local schools will be out of the classroom once again tomorrow. Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools, Guilford County Schools, and Mount Airy City Schools will all have a remote learning day. You can find a full list of closures and delays on WXII12.com. And many animals have been enjoying the snow. Check out this photo from Thomasville. This is Jax and Jasmine running through the snow there. They look like they're smiling.
They do. They look like they're having fun, like two little kids running through the snow instead of dogs there. This picture is from the Hunter family in Pilot Mountain. We're told this Siberian Husky, look, you can tell, is mad. Loves the winter elements, but did not care for the ice one bit. Pet owners also making sure their animals stay warm during these freezing temperatures. Oh, Fluffy is like, get this off me, all bundled up for the storm. How cute.
Oh, keeping him warm there. A reminder, you can share your photos with us anytime on our You Local Facebook page. We love to see those pictures coming in.
And we will continue to monitor road and weather conditions across the Piedmont Triad. A reminder, you can find full forecasts from our team of meteorologists online at WXI12.com, and you can also find a full list of school closures and delays.